Peter Friesen is a sheep farmer south of Altona. This year, he has seen what the neighbors describe as a sheep explosion. We were able to catch up with Peter at his farm to ask him some questions. How many lambs have you had this spring so far?
253.
You told me earlier that you have only 90 ewes, so 250 lambs, that is a lot. How many quadruplets have you had?
19 alive.
And how many quintuplets?
4.
So apparently this is quite rare. Has this happened to you before?
Well, last year I had 4 as well, out of 95.
What are you feeding these mama sheep in order to make so many babies?
What I'm feeding is second and third cut of alpha and feeding mineral tubs.
Are you feeding them something special? People will want to know.
Not really. It's just second and third cut. That's it.
I've noticed that you have some lambs with their mothers and others are all by themselves. Why is that?
Basically, they have enough milk to feed 2 lambs. Whatever is extra, more than 2, I take off.
Can you describe what you have to do in order to feed all these baby lambs?
Well, right now I have about 80 in the bottle feeding pen. I think about 7 or 8 20-liter pails of milk a day. So I gotta mix it inside and then bring it out, fill up the pail, and pour it into the feeding pails.
You were mentioning that this is a lot of work. It's a lot of work to have 253 babies. So you have to teach them how to bottle feed, from what I understand. And you also kind of adjusted your feeding pails to make it a little easier for you?
I bought some small ones, but they were too small, so I figured may as well grab a 5-gallon pail and mounting the nipples on there so they're not quite empty as fast.
So that's not quite as work as feeding them all by hand.
Exactly, yeah.
What breed are your sheep?
Riddles.
Okay, well, thank you so much, Peter. I am now with Tracy Heinrichs. She is the neighbor that gave us a call and told us about this sheep explosion, as they call it. Tracy, thank you for the call. You are a sheep farmer as well. So what is, in your eyes, unique about this situation?
There are so many. We've been farming sheep for 25 years, and we've only had 2 sets of quadruplets.
So you would say this is quite rare?
I would say it's quite rare, yes.
And you've never had quintuplets?
Never.
Do you think it was possible?
I did not.
Well, every single lamb in this video was born in the last 2 weeks. That is quite something. From the Peter Friesen farm just south of Altona, I'm Connie Bailey.